Hello, welcome. This is Mike Clark, aka the Rebel Preacher. I wanted to do a little short video on today on what we call egregores. And this is from this book right here. And I have done videos on this before, but this is really interesting, especially when you're dealing with freeing yourself and finding that blitz, finding that peace, finding that place of no fear, finding that place where you and the Creator are back together where you should be. This is a really interesting conversation within this book, and I do highly recommend this book. Uh, it's amazing. It really is amazing. And you know what is an egregore? And what it is basically, one of the examples it gives is like patriotism. A country creates patriotism, like the United States of America, Nazi Germany, and I'm not comparing those two together, saying they're one and the same. I'm just saying you see two forms of patriotism right there, where you see a soldier in a uniform, you recognize that, saluting the flag, singing a patriotic song. A nation can create its own egregore, basically its own spirit, our God, with just being a group of people coming together, agreeing upon one thing. For instance, the whole thing, we can create an egregore with Bigfoot. We can create one with the chupacabras. We can all of these things I believe have been created. And like I said, I'm not trying to teach you or show. I'm not trying to teach you. I'm trying to share from my experience here. The whole Bigfoot issue. As much as I want there to be a Bigfoot, I think pretty much it is a myth that has been made up. But yet within that myth made up, it has a life of its own now. It is something that people look for. And I'm not saying it's true or not true. I'm just saying whether it is or not, it has a life on its own now. The same with swamp monsters, same with aliens, and I don't know if any of these things exist. I don't know. But I know that we have given power to the ideas that these things exist, to the point of when we go out at night, we start looking up for UFOs, or we get fear when we walk by the swamps, or fear of night and stuff like this. So we have the power to create things within our own, and I can create an egregore, and we can come together as a community and create one, and it'll just build and build. And a lot of the stories spiritually that we have within the Bible and within these other books are actually just ideas that people have come together and created and give power to, like a devil or something like that. But I want to read something very interesting within this book right here. Like I said, I won't keep you long. What is an egregore? The word egregore is Greek in origin and is derived from egregores, meaning wakeful or watcher. Listen to this, or watcher. The word is found in the book of Enoch, wherein it is described as angelic beings. The book of Enoch is ascribed to Enoch, the grandfather of Noah. While non-canonical, it has attracted some theological and historical interest by major Jewish and Christian denominations. For a section of it is known as the Book of the Watchers. The section is taught to have been written around 300 BCE. The only extant version that exists in South Semitic language of Ge'ez originated from the Horn of Africa. While the original text may have been written in Hebrew and Aramaic, no complete early text is either of language survives. The main theme of the book, held in common by many mystics, procrastinators of the occult, and even Christian fundamentalists, concerns 200 fallen angels, their interbreeding with humans, subsequently creating a race of giants and Nephilim, whose destruction in the biblical flood receives mention in Genesis, and the apocryphal battle between evil and good. A mention of the Nephilim in the book of Enoch is followed. So what it's saying is another term for egregore is watchers. That is another word for it. So maybe, and this is just maybe, these stories of ancient Sumerian tablets, all the ancient cultures and stuff like that, whether true or not true, I don't know. But these could be just ideas that were brought forth years and years ago, and through time, and through people over and over again have given powers to these stories that probably maybe never have happened. I don't know. I'm just saying I wasn't there. I don't know. But it does give me a better understanding within that. And as Carl Jung, the great psychiatrist, Gnostic, said, most of these watchers, most of these archons, most of these different angels in different sections are nothing more than battles within our mind. In other words, you are a part of God, or whatever that may be, consciousness, creator, whatever you want to call him. I'm not going there. But through time, through education, through being raised different ways, you have forgotten, or you've never really known because you've never been taught it. But there's something inside saying, I think of the U2 song, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And when you find out that you and God are one within yourself, one of consciousness, whatever you want to call it, and you start finding out these archons that we claim keep us in boxes and keep us, they are doing that. But it's our own mind sometimes. Our own mind is trying to deceive us from really understanding who we truly are. And the only way out is through, I believe, this is just me speaking where I am now, is through meditation, silence, light, and sound. Getting beyond this level. Getting beyond my consciousness. Getting above karma. Getting above all of this stuff. And into the presence. Into where I'm supposed to be. How much of this stuff in our life are we giving power to that are not real? Yes, I know we are all one. We're one consciousness and everything. And you can see me. But in reality, a lot of the things that we say we believe in, there's no proof either way. I'm not saying they're not, but I'm saying there's a lot of things that's been given power to by religion, by ancient cultures, civilizations who they didn't understand, science didn't understand a lot of these things. But the battleground that we need to be worried about is like Paul said, it's not against flesh and blood. It's not, you are not my enemy. A Russian's not my enemy. Ukrainian's not my enemy. My enemy is my mind. That's who my enemy is. Because my mind is keeping me caught up within this level of humanity, this 3D area is the best way to say it. But it's time we wake up. It's time that we wake up and realize there's more. We are more. And I'm not there yet. I'm still seeking and learning. I am learning more than I have. I'm not where I was 2 weeks ago. But I'm telling you, a lot of these things like the devil, demons, angels, and stuff like that are egregores. They are something that has been created. And yes, they have power. Your mind does have power to let you see things that maybe aren't there or something like that. But in reality, I don't even say you have the divine within you. You are in the divine. You are there already. You just don't realize it. That's why Jesus said the kingdom of God is within. It ain't somewhere else. He even said, look, if they tell you I'm over here, if I tell you over there, don't listen to them. Because the kingdom is within. And I want to leave you with that. Here again is the book, Egregores. Excellent book. It's excellent. It goes into so much stuff. And I'm going to be doing some more reading from this book. But realize a lot of the boogeymen that are out there, that there are some sick people. There are some dark presence out there. But a lot of it is stuff that we give power to and we create within our own minds. It's time to free ourselves, folks. Time to free ourselves. Until next time, thank you so much.